are the key takeaway, I think really important. So number one is actually focus on the impact. If you don't focus on the impact, that means you don't focus on the result, you will not be able to set your goals, and then you don't know how you can achieve. So if you're doing any particular project, so focus about what your project is going to bring value to your customer. That means to who. Let's say you are building a project for the students. So think about what is the real value you can bring it on. So that's the why Vietnam's Amazing Student, very first week, we told you guys to engage with the customers and engage with a lot of people who are gonna be part of your project. So you can get the insight by asking the question, so you can bring the right design in the second week and third week to deploy and see how they interact with them. So this is the first one. So focus on the impact. So when I'm actually going to the key takeaway, I want to put the hotline questions. Do you want to give me the pen?
Yes, all yours.
Yeah. So I'm going to put down the hotline questions because I can see that some of you already bring up some excellent questions, and at the same time we can also bring up more questions by calling the hotline or even commenting in the live streaming. So we're going to grab it on. Besides that, we also have two in the back. Hey, two. So you have not seen it to her, but we'll bring her in the front when you almost finish your wrap it up. So she's been doing a lot of notes as well too. So I'm going to put the hotline is 0783709642. So this is the hotline. If you are watching, you can comment in this one too, so we'll pick it up from there as well at the same time. So it's not our only hotline calls. It's also the number, you can find it out in the pinned comment section of the live stream as well. So if you can see it here, you can pick it up from there as well too. So I was talking about the key takeaway. The second key takeaway was about focus on public relations. Focus about public relations. You really need to know what you guys are working on, right? Because if you don't know about your project, who gonna support you, right? This is the first point. If nobody know about your projects, nobody gonna support you. If nobody know about your projects, so nobody will talk about your projects. Nobody will be part of your projects. You don't have the teammates, you don't have the support, and you don't have your customer also don't know what you're working on. It's a formula to absolute slaughter.
It's a secret kept inside of you forever. Nobody else knows.
That's why if you don't focus about public relations of your projects, you are an absolute formula to die. Because your idea will be just die and you'll never make it happen as well too. So focus on your public relations. Public relations. So that's why Vietnam's Amazing Student, we told you to create one video, start from the registration round, and then every week you produce one video and share to the community so other people know about the project we're working on, the part of it, and that's why we have a community point as well to make sure that you really do. Some of you I know that have an amazing project ideas, but you got really less social interaction in your comment, in your registration videos. That's why you're not selected for this project development round. But this is why. My friend, you really need to focus about how to let people know and get people work with you. And that's if you may have brilliant idea, you think it's a brilliant idea, but other people don't think it's a brilliant idea.
We do have in the market plenty of excellent ideas for many of you and many others that they are never blooming or moving forward because nobody else knows. So people is waiting, investors, people ready to put money, people ready to buy, but nobody knows. It's inside of you or at the desk, so that's very difficult.
Exactly. At the same time, when no people other know about your project, so first of all, you also maybe lose your inspiration as well too. Some customer, let's say, one of the things really inspired me, I was almost a day, 10, 50, 20 texts I received from the people. Hey John, what are you doing? I love it. Oh my God, this is something also bring a lot of energy for me as well to keep doing what we're doing in VSHR and bring it more to you. So this is something very important. Focus on your public relations. The number 3, learn from the PR. This is something you explain in such an amazing way. You really need to learn from your peers. So that means you can learn from what other project teams are working on Vietnam's Amazing Student. You can grab them their ideas. It's not copy. It's not copy. It's not copy. In a traditional and educational model, you cannot ask the question. You cannot listen from other people. Word doesn't work like that.
You improve it. Whatever idea you are getting there, with your input, with your knowledge, with the idea that you have, each project is different. You just improve that idea into your own thing. So it's nothing, maybe at the end it's not really similar to what you started there, but you keep growing from there. And that's the key, to keep growing.
Exactly. So that's why you can actually you can keep watching all the videos happening around in the Facebook. You can go to this VSHR Social Hub and see what the other project team are doing. And not only that, you can also log into Vietnam's Amazing Student YouTube channel and see all the project team, how they build their projects. Get the idea. It also have a week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. You can see the video and you can get 2 notes. What things really did well, you grab it. What things do you think they did not do it well? So you can improve in your video and you improve your projects, and you can excel your public relation and get more better input to bring your project to a success. We don't want your project to die. We've been spending all this day for only one reason, guys. We want you to be successful in your project so you can make an impact in the community. You can build your own startup or social enterprise, and you can grab those knowledge, because process is amazing, right?
That's the idea.
Because when you are processing something, when you're hustling for something, this is where is the fun, right?
That's your input. When you add in your own value, your own experience, the main idea that you have into your project, the understanding you have from your peers, from your customers, from your advisors, from your mentors, you transforming that idea that you initially saw in any other video or any other project into your own with a better and improved way. Yeah? That's the main key, that you improve it and make it better.
And the second, another key takeaway is focus on your leaderships. You really need to focus on your leadership. So that's why from Amazing Student, we have been posting a lot of leadership coaching videos all been shared in YouTube channel, also all been shared into you through the email, also been sharing to you into the social hub. Why? For only one reason. You gotta act like a leader. You don't act like a traditional manager. You may think that, oh, I have seen some great managers, they do the great work, but the world has changed. You live in 2020. You are millennials. The world is changed a lot last 5 years and 10 years, and next 10 years is gonna change a lot more. So what is the key? Your leadership's building key. We're gonna make the difference and how much you can go, how much you can achieve. So this is something we have been explaining a lot. Focus on your leaderships, not just only just grab everything, delegate, empowering the team members, enlightening them, and inspire them.
Correct. The idea is that you become a leader when you are growing others. The people near you, your peers, your subordinates, your team members there, they also need to grow with you. And so we have a very good colleague there that we're talking into a project called Leaders Create Leaders. That's the way we all grow. You know that I'm a leader, and nobody gives you the certificate that you are a leader if you don't empower, you don't share, you don't make other people better. That's key for you guys.
So here's the point. When you are a leader, your teammates is going to give you the certificate by saying that how good you are, how help them, how much you inspire them. So this is where it is. You get that appreciation. You know what? One of the biggest prizes in the world when you get appreciation. Oh my God, it's blow my heart. You probably ask me, John, what are you looking for? Maybe one of the biggest things I'm looking for right now, appreciation. It's not about other things. Appreciation, value, and creating impact. So that's my core value is positive impact.
People knows. I mean, people knows when we with John, we met in several international events, not only here in Vietnam, but around here in Asia, and you do see people that knows you. So I remember you, that you were talking, you were at that event, you were going there. I remember your idea. I remember what you said. The advice that you gave to me, I put it into place. I developed my own thing and worked very well. And that's I think for us, we are many that we think the same way. People is growing thanks to this advice or ideas or points that you touch. And that's, for me, an excellent recognition. I know for John it's the same, because we've been discussing on the same topic several times. Wow, it's beautiful.
And this is something is very important, guys. It's a killer mistake. 80 to 90% people doing it. You gotta really learn in this one. This is something, if you're doing this one, for God's sake, please stop making that mistake. A lot of people actually, with that understanding, they're creating a lot more enemies. They're not creating supporter. Even when they have a friend, they got a supporter. But by wrong mindset, they're creating them their enemies. Oh my God. That is the worst thing you can do to yourself when you got a friend, because it's so difficult to be a friend, my dear friend.
Correct.
It's really difficult. Somebody won't help you without giving you anything. Somebody wanted to help you, someone give you an advice. you should be passionate about it. You should make sure that there's nothing can make it change that relationship. So you should focus on how you can improve that friendship rather than you turn the friendship to an enemy. Never do that. This is one of the worst things. A lot of people doing it because they are not understanding the value. People think that, oh, I got a friend in 5,000 friends in Facebook. They are not your friends, they are your acquaintance. But there's a big difference between your friends and acquaintance. So don't get bombasted and wrong thinking that having 5,000 people or having 500,000 followers in YouTube, these are your friends. These are not your friend. Friend who are going to come to you and give you what is wrong, going to help you, going to give you an advice, support you on something. That is called friend. So you should be focusing on creating more friends and also reducing your enemy.
Correct. Well, as we mentioned, enemies is not only enemies per se. Let's say you have a friend, you fight for whatever reason, for a girlfriend, or for money, or for the investment. It doesn't matter the issue there. That person will be talking bad about you to all his friends and relatives, and this is a multiplying effect. Think a little bit on TripAdvisor, for example. If you go to one hotel and they treat you very bad, you will go to TripAdvisor and put some comments there. That hotel is terrible, it's very bad, whatever. So how many millions of people will look at that comment and you will lose? So think your business now. If you keep creating things against you, shooting your own feet, creating enemies, that's the marketing that you are surrounding around you. And this will be very, very difficult, because to lose one friend, very easy.
Yeah.
To recover it, a lot of effort. Fully agree.
Exactly. To lose a friend is very easy,
yeah.
But making a friend is very difficult. But turning an enemy to a friend is almost impossible.
It's very, very hard.
It's very hard. So do not make that impossible work to be done. Because if you keep losing your friend, you have a lot more enemies, and those are going to sink you down to the bottom of the sea. Don't do that.
And don't misunderstand. We're talking here that sometimes friends will tell you or complain about what you're doing, if you change your attitude, if your project is not good enough, if you're cheating in a way or whatever. Friends will tell you the truth. And sometimes you have to be adult enough to go back and recognize if you did something wrong, or many of your friends are telling you that you change the way you react, the way you do whatever, maybe something inside you. And sometimes it's difficult to self-recognize, go inside of you and recognize that you don't go out anymore. All your friends are going out, you stay already at home there. Something wrong. So you have to be true to yourself and listen to these people, because these people, usually friends tell you because they want the good thing for you, they don't want the bad thing for you. That's your enemies. So me, I don't have any enemy. You ask me, that I know very, very little people that I'm fighting against. That's it.
You see, that's the smart Miguel. He actually bring up a lot of friends. So he actually just mentioned about when he has a friend, the biggest friend is this, the value of friend is they simply care about you. So they're going to talk about this, even something negative, it's coming from their care. So this is something that can bring you something out of the box idea. So you don't focus on creating more friends so you can get more ideas. And actually they're telling you because they don't hate you, they're telling you because they want to help you. So you really understand. Maybe there is a lot of friends that have a communication gap. So this is up to you how you can deal with them so you can carry on the communications.
Maybe you need one more coffee with that friend.
Yeah.
Sometimes coffee or tea or juice doesn't matter. You need time looking one to each other and talking about these things that are not clear. If there is a complaint, or because you do this, so let's sit down. Can you tell me a little bit more about this complaint you tell me? And they will probably be right. You need to go back and say, yeah, it's true. I made a mistake. Let's apologize. I paid for the drinks today. And let's do it better. So that's the key. That sometimes you don't look inside yourself, the things you are doing wrong. Because you're too busy, because you have no money, and a lot of pressure, because family issues, because health issues. Many. We are human beings. But sometimes my advice, sit down. Write down these things there. Listen to the people. And there you have one full page of A3 paper with many things. And from there, start growing.